Most IT companies don't fix your computer. They prefer to just replace it. Why? It's the easy road. Why not replace it, make more money, and not fix it? It's easier. Less labor, less time, and you know what? The margin is more. So you see Apple, Dell, anytime you call them, yeah, they have support, yeah, they have service. However, it's much more margin in their pocket if you just go with the new computer. And guess what? You have a new computer, and then from there, you have a new warranty. So one leads to another. And you know what? It just doesn't stop there. I see it in techs every day, sadly, that are out there. When we have gone through hiring processes, we go through different techs, and we see these techs are just essentially going with bad habits that they learned from their previous companies. For instance, we've had techs in the past that if it's over 4 years old for a computer, they're like, oh, that's it, we're done. It's got to be new. You can't fix it. Doesn't make any sense. The operating system's outdated. There's no updates anymore that we're going to leave it vulnerable. One thing leads to another. It's a snowball effect. And before you know it, we're looking at just a hard line and we're not looking at people. And that sucks. I can't stand that. So I, in turn, implore you, if you're a consumer, if you're an owner, if you know a friend that's having an issue with the computer, check it out. Get a free diagnostic. See what's going on. And chances are, it's not an older computer. It's how you're using it that's broken. So the way you're using it, there's a few reasons why how you're using it could seem like it's slow. But instead, if you just switch up a few things, it's going to be perfect. Here's the number one reason why your computer is actually slow and looking old, but not really. And that one is the browser. The browser is probably inundated with a lot of add-ons, a lot of just extensions. You might have malware or some antivirus, or maybe double antivirus that you have set up on the browser itself. And so every time you're going through a website, it's scanning it or going through the extension or the browser and doing that instead of actually working through the website. So that's number one. Just check your add-ons, your extensions, and just make sure that if you don't need it, get rid of it. The other one is that we see tons nonstop, especially in MacBooks. If you have a ton of just tabs open, if you have 20 plus tabs open, that's your number one reason right there. For Macs, especially, and PCs, but more so with Macs, it just seems like anytime you have all those tabs open, the computer is constantly going through each tab and processing it before you open up another tab. The same thing goes in a MacBook, Windows a little bit, but MacBook especially. If you have tons of stuff on the desktop, any icons, files, programs, you name it, your computer every time through the startup has to go through each of these icons or files or programs before it actually loads your system. So just make sure to clean anything you don't need. If you're not sure, copy paste all the things on your desktop and just put into one folder, because that one folder is negative 100 in terms of running faster versus having 100 things on the desktop. So to recap, browser extensions, get rid of. Make sure anything on the desktop, any icons, files, programs, you get rid of. And another thing that you could go through is any programs. This is the last one I'll leave you with. Any programs that you don't need to run, get rid of. And a lot of times, especially with Windows, it'll come with all these sort of fluff or bloatware, as they call it, which could be games. It could be just McAfee is a big sort of just speed killer where it gives you a 30 or 60-day warranty of a protection plan. And it essentially it runs, but then after 60 days or whatever that might be, it's on your system. It'll scan, but it's not doing any good because it's not like actually updating anything. And typically your computer already has antivirus built in, like Windows antivirus. So those are a few things you should do. And mainly, just don't give up on your computer. Just because it's older, don't give up on the sense where you think it's going to be like done for. Don't take somebody else's word for it. And instead, get a free diagnostic. Go to a computer repair shop, check it out, or try these things first before you even leave your home or your office. And just make sure that these are things that will speed up your computer and give you that final decision before you actually decide on maybe even getting rid of your computer. Okay? I hope that works and helps for you. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe, leave any comments, let me know if I missed anything, and we'll see you next time. Take care.